Now we know that many of you, in fact most of you, have heard us speaking this or understand to some degree some version of this. But we want you to know that in this leading edge environment out here on these wonderful waters, in this place of less resistance than usual, you have an opportunity to finely tune the vibrational frequency of your being. You can leave this ship at a steadier, higher frequency than you boarded it. And when that conscious awareness of that personal improvement in vibrational frequency is yours, there will be noticeable differences in the manifestations that begin to show up in your life experience. Because law of attraction is gathering cooperative components everywhere who are cooperating with the vibration that you are chronically offering. Jerry and Esther stayed in Seattle for a few days before they came with you on this ship. And one morning they went to Starbucks right next to the hotel, and Esther is standing in line. Jerry is sitting off to the side reading something. And Esther, who is always eager to play with whoever's in line with her, turned around and found the UPS man standing in line behind her. And she looked out onto the street, and there was his truck parked in a no parking zone. And she said to him, "Why don't you go ahead of me? Because I have all the time in the world today." And he said, "Oh, that is so nice." He said, "But not necessary." And then he said, "But I have to tell you, I so enjoyed this random act of kindness." He said, "Wouldn't it be nice if, wouldn't it be nice if there were more random acts of kindness?" And Esther said, "Life is good, isn't it?" And he said, "Yes." So he stood behind her, and she went ahead, and they both proceeded through the line and waved goodbye, and off he went. And then the next day, Jerry and Esther have been at Nordstrom's, and their hands are full of shopping bags, and they are coming back, and Esther says, "Let's go to Starbucks." And so they're approaching the doorway, and a man coming from the opposite direction who was not going to Starbucks on the exact spot opened the door for them. And Esther did not say anything to him, because his response very likely would have been, "I'm just opening the door for you." But what he did not know was that he was swept up into those cooperative components. The thought form, in other words, it was no coincidence that it happened on the same spot. It was no coincidence that still lingering there was that vibrational vortex of a random act of kindness. In other words, and was it there when Esther was not there? Maybe. Was it there when Esther was there? Absolutely, because still active in her vibration was all of that delicious stuff that she had just been living. Now, you're living these things all day, every day, but most of you do not have any real sense of the vibrational utterance that is happening, or more important, of the vibrational response to your vibrational utterance. You're getting constant feedback about what you're putting out. And when you discover that you're getting constant feedback about what you're putting out, not just from your own emotional guidance system, which is giving you constant feedback about what you're putting out, but from everything in the universe, because when you are offering a vibration, law of attraction is assembling cooperative components to shore up and give you evidence of what you're offering. And